morning, everybody, from Lost Hills, California. 232 miles to go to our first delivery. Second delivery is about 30 miles past that. We're going to Oakland, California first, which is where we were when they announced the Ferguson grand jury decision. So last time we were there, things were a little bit spooky. And from Oakland, just like last time, we're going to San Francisco. Now, I did boo-boo last time. Somehow I managed to get the going into Oakland and going into San Francisco videos mixed up, turned around. Hopefully I'll get it right this time. Chris is still asleep. Since we headed out late, I'm going to let her sleep a little bit later. I'm probably going to go ahead and finish editing and all that stuff first before I wake her up. It was an excellent night last night, traffic-wise. No issues. Had a little bit of misty haze going through Tehachapi, California. Get up, into the clouds up there. But once I dropped down out of the mountains, close to Bakersfield, everything cleared up. All the clouds are gone. And it looks like it's going to be a beautiful day. So, I'm going to show y'all something. I'm going to use the other camera to do it. And it has to do with a problem that occurs on occasion with GoPros. And basically the problem is you push the record button and it records a couple of seconds and then it stops. Okay, you push the record button again, it records a couple of seconds and it stops. I've run into this problem several times. And the problem has always been solved by reformatting the memory card. Micro SD card. Little itty bitty critter here. These are the cards we use for the GoPros. Now this one right here is my 4 black. And you're watching right now on the 3 Plus black. Excuse me. But this card goes to, well, it's a spare. I've got 3 other 3 Plus silvers. And I also have, where did I put it? Right, Chris moved it. I also got a Sony Handycam down here somewhere, but Chris moved it. Wait, nope. Boy, now don't I feel stupid. Where in the heck's my Handycam? Oh, she put it in the case and everything. I don't feel like getting it out. But all of them, I've got 64 gig cards in, and then I got a couple of smaller cards. This one's a 16 gig for backup purposes. Anyway, the problem that occurs when you push record, and it only records a couple of seconds and kicks back, typically is a problem with this card. It needs to be reformatted. But I need to show you something that makes a great big difference. Okay, number one, do not reformat in the camera, because the only thing reformatting in the camera does is erase all the files that are on the card. It does not go back and format the card. It's basically the equivalent of doing a quick format on the computer, and you don't want to do that either. So now I'm going to switch cameras and I'm going to show you what pops up. Okay, now I'm going to put the card in my little card reader here and stick it in. Say hello, Alize. And the drive shows up. Alright, now this one's blank. It's irrelevant. Now, drive tools. We click on manage. We click on format. Now, if you can see, I'm going to go ahead and close this little window out because we don't need it anymore. We're going to drag this to the middle. Now, if you can see my pointer, and I'm going to put it right here, this little checkbox says Quick Format. Okay? The only thing that Quick Format does is erase the files on the card. It does not actually format the card, so make sure that you click it off. Okay? Now this tells you the capacity of the card, what your file system is. FAT32 is what you want for the GoPro. Okay? 32 kilobyte allocation unit size. That means each little data pocket is 32 kilobytes. Just fine. Okay? Restore device defaults. If you do that, it's going to jump to that anyway. Volume label. You do not need to put a volume label in it. Don't. The GoPro does it automatically. Make sure Quick Format is off. And you cannot create a startup disk off of an SD type card. And then you just click on Start. But you have to make sure that Quick Format, let me get a little closer, hopefully you can see it here. There we go. Right here, this little checkbox. Quick Format. That checkbox right there, I'm wiggling an arrow around it. That has to be unchecked. Okay, that will fully format the card and should fix your problem, if the card is the problem. Okay, now back to me. On occasion, the GoPros do go bad themselves. It happens. If doing the full format on the card, putting in a fresh battery, does not solve the problem, then you have a camera issue. But remember, it must be a full format in order to work. So I'm going to go ahead and stop this now and commence editing up yesterday's vlog. Guess who's getting a surprise when she comes out to the truck? Haha, she's in right now doing her morning routine. Quiznos, excuse me, won't open up for another 4.5 hours, so we're going to eat at Denny's. But when she comes out, she has microwavable pork rinds, hot and spicy. Chicharrones for those of you from the Southwest. Pork rinds for Americans. And as much as I dislike NFL, especially this team, it's still her team, so I went ahead and got her this little beanie with the tassel on top, so she can wear her little Raiders beanie. So hopefully she'll like them. And I'm hungry. I hope she hurries. Alrighty, we are at delivery number 1. Chris is in the back watching John Wick. It's 9:30 p.m. 7:30 local. Alizé just went in the back. I got my dash cam ready. I got a window cam ready to the right. I got my rear view cam ready to the left. 17 miles to San Francisco. Hoping to get some good footage. Had a real pretty view going into San Francisco last time. So I'm hoping to get a similar view again. And don't get it mixed up this time. Last time I got it mixed up. But this time the only footage that's going to be on those two cameras will be going into San Francisco, I think. Not too entirely positive. We do not have a pre-plan. I'm getting sick and tired of this crap. So most likely I'm going to end up heading south on the 101 to find a place to park. I raised a little bit of fuss this morning, and then Chris raised some fuss about the lack of pre-plans. So we'll see if things get better. But I'm getting really tired of this one run a week stuff. Okay, I can do that solo. So anyway, we should be about done. They're already done shaking the trailer. So we should be heading off shortly. Alrighty, we are in Salinas, California. A miracle of all miracles. I actually got a parking space at the Pilot at 1:15 in the morning. I'm getting long and drawn out. Click like if you like. Subscribe. Please. Please share. Okay? Share on your social media. Send text messages. Twitter, Facebook. Whatever kind of social media you have. Even if you got MySpace. Click the like or whatever on YouTube itself, so people that check what your channel's looking at can get a link to my channel. Have a wonderful, wonderful day, and I will see you tomorrow, maybe with some flight video. Bye, y'all.